We move to component 4. That will be dealing inter alia with the project dissemination of outputs, external communications, productions of like policy briefs, etc. Let me introduce you to Issy Lewis, who is a member of the uPcycle's coordination unit and design hub, and she's been working very hard to have us all here. So thank you very much also Issy and Will. But well, Issy will be co-leading component 4, but also she will be facilitating the gender mainstreaming efforts. Issy has experience with research projects in both science communication and project coordination, as well as background in environmental science. Bueno, muchas gracias a Linda, que nos presentó el componente 3. Finalmente vamos a ver el componente 4, que se va a ocupar, entre otras cosas, de la difusión de los resultados del proyecto, comunicación externa, van a hacer producción de resúmenes de políticas, etc. Issy Lewis es nuestra co-líder de este componente, es parte de la unidad de coordinación del proyecto, pero también nos ha ayudado para que todos podamos estar aquí hoy día. Además de co-liderar el componente 4, también nos va a ayudar a lo largo de todo el proyecto de incorporar la perspectiva de género en todas las actividades que tengamos. Issy tiene experiencia en proyectos de investigación, tanto en comunicación científica como en coordinación de proyectos, y tiene un background en ciencias ambientales. So, welcome to you, Issy. We cannot
Sorry.
hear. Okay. There you go.
There we go. Thanks, Natalie. Okay, so component 4, as Natalie said, is being co-led by Will Brownlee and myself. The component's objective is to sorry, 1 minute. Okay. Component objective is to increase the integration of global sustainable phosphorus management opportunities across existing policy frameworks. So crucially, the main focus of this component is dissemination and engagement. Brian described it earlier as raising awareness on sustainable phosphorus management across the global policy arena. So aiding the dissemination of the project's outputs and ensuring they are including and reaching the appropriate groups, organisations and experts. And ensuring that our efforts are engaging policymakers so that sustainable phosphorus management practices and initiatives can be integrated into existing policy on a global scale. So outputs, as well as having a focus on disseminating the project outputs from other components, component 4 has outputs of its own. So in order to document project results, there are a few things that we'll be delivering during the project's life cycle. Okay, the project website, this will be a central point for all information on the project's progress and any associated deliverables or events. The website has already been delivered. Most of you will have visited to register for today's meeting. But the maintenance and the development of the website is continual throughout the project and will be integral to the dissemination of project results, as well as opportunities to learn more about sustainable phosphorus management in lake catchments. We'll also be presenting at the International Waters Conference, which is taking place in Uruguay later this year. This is a valuable opportunity to raise awareness of the topic and the project itself, as well as the progress that we're making and will be making by that point. Part of this output is also regular progress reports, consisting of 2 annual reports, which are also supported by quarterly reports. Throughout all these deliverables, we will also be ensuring that our work to gender mainstream the project is being showcased and reported on. We're ensuring that gender considerations are integrated into every aspect of the project, and we've included indicators to monitor this throughout the results framework, as has been mentioned by a few of the component leads already. The project has a gender mainstreaming plan, which describes ways in which we are striving for equal gender representation amongst stakeholder groups, as well as decision-making roles throughout the project, as well as collecting gender disaggregated data and making sure that gender roles and inequities are considered in project outputs and the recommendations that we're making. This is a significant aspect of the project, and component 4 will ensure that it's highlighted and will raise awareness of the importance and value of integrating gender equality and social inclusion into projects such as ours. So by implementing our communications plan, we'll be raising awareness of the threats and drivers of unsustainable phosphorus use and the methods and benefits of mitigating these in lake catchments across a range of audiences, public, private and policy. We will be producing a range of comms materials. We'll be producing a range of comms materials, including videos, webinars, social media posts, and we will be ensuring that the gender responsive measures are highlighted as previously mentioned. We'll also be engaging with Jeff's IW Learn programme to help us with dissemination and reaching existing networks. Part of so part of the uPcycle website will be the Innovation Hub. Sorry, I think I mixed up my slides there, but there we go. Innovation Hub, here we go. So this is an online portal for information which aims to be an interactive space to engage with tools produced throughout the project, which can help the development and implementation of sustainable phosphorus initiatives. So in addition to being able to engage with interactive versions of reports, this will also be where people can use the phosphorus emissions dashboard that Phil and Helen mentioned earlier in component 1. The main route that we're intending to engage with policymakers is to produce 5 global policy briefs. These will be a direct result of the work done in each component, and will highlight the cases for global action towards making phosphorus management more sustainable. We'll be collaborating with Jeff and the World Water Quality Alliance to develop these, and the target will be engaging with the United Nations Environment Assembly. Within component 4, we formed a design hub, which is a group of us that are available to help with the visual production of project reports and videos, infographics, or any other materials required for comms and outreach. The design hub's aim is to ensure that the visual quality of our outputs are consistent and engaging and appropriate for the audience in hand. We're available to assist component leads with outputs, as well as taking on that visual formatting step of some deliverables. Comms engagement, we will be using various platforms and routes to do this. So we'll be using our website for the central point of information, and most of the content that we push out on other platforms will be referring back to the website for more information, as this is the central point. As previously mentioned, we will reach existing networks by engaging with Jeff's IW Learn using their bulletin newsletter as well. And we'll be reaching out to group and organisation accounts with like UKCEH and the World Water Quality Alliance to use existing audiences and push out our results and updates even further. Lastly, how to get involved. So as I've discussed, we'll be using the website as a sort of hub for knowledge on sustainable phosphorus. So please get in touch with any news, updates, or events that you think should be showcased. And we can do this here. Probably the easiest way to do that is to email us with the project email, which is just on the screen now. It's also available on our website. That's me.
Thank you very much, Issy.